know how much rice do I need to cook, right? So if I cook, okay, if I put 2 cups of rice, you will get this much of rice. What?
Yeah, I got it too.
What's the smell?
Dad, the meat smells so weird.
No, that's fine. No, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Leave it like that.
It smells like sulfur.
Okay, let me just, okay. So the number here tells you how much rice is going to be produced. Okay? So if you only are one person eating, you put 1. 2, 3.
So we're 4.
So, yeah.
5.
3, just 3 is a lot. Okay? Now, so what you do is you get this, very simply, you get the rice, the number of cups, scissors. Okay, the number of cups of rice is the number of cups of the number there. Okay. So I want, because we still have some rice. We still have some rice in there, so we're just going to cook 2. Okay, 1. 2.
Like a cheap.
Is that the right cup? How come it looks so big? I've never cooked in this rice cooker before, but that looks like a lot. So you wash it like that. Wait a minute. How come it already looks like 2? Okay. Alright. So, and then you see that the cup says there's 2. You just put water to the 2. But because we like our rice a little bit more wet than normal, you add just slightly a little bit. So now it's actually 2 and about a quarter. Just because we like our rice a little softer. If you like it a little harder, it'll be 2. If you're less than 2, it'll be really dry. Okay? Again, making sure the bottom is relatively... Okay? And then get the lid. You give it a little bit of a wash. And who ate lunch? Did they not wash the dishes?
Hey, we have that table.
Interesting.
The chairs.
Thank you, Auntie Love, for taking care of your own stuff. Did you take care of your own stuff? Thank you. And then you also wipe the lid. Put it there, and then you make sure that you do the most important thing.
You should just teach us every day, Dad.
Can you do this? Now I will teach you again.
Every
And
day.
understanding that.
Dad makes the food.
Understanding
Is that
that.
pork in the microwave?
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
it's turkey.
oh, that's hot. Okay. Okay. How to cook veggies and stuff.
I know.
Alright.
We all know.
I don't know.
Okay. This is for the benefit of Sabrina. Large element, small element. Large, large. Always keep it to middle at first, because it's warm enough, right? I know this is a Teflon thingy. You always cook the meat first, but to give it flavor, you must flavor the meat.
Who brought the eggs out?
Okay.
Me.
So, we've heated that. You add a little oil. The oil will facilitate.
We should use olive oil.
We should use olive oil.
Do we have olive oil?
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Huh?
She wants olive oil. All I want is
What about, teriyaki sauce?
we will. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. You get this. You put some oil. Now the oil is supposed to be just enough to so that the meat does not stick, because this is a non-stick pan in the first place. Okay, and because it's a non-stick pan, you use wood or plastic. No, that's not the one. Okay. Okay, in this case, we're going to use wood.
What time are we leaving?
This one is good.
There's like one wood right.
What time are we leaving?
We have to be there 7:30, so we leave at 7. Okay, we have lots of time. So, once this is heated up like this, right? It's hot enough. What you want to do is you have to put flavor to the meat right away. Okay? While you cook the meat, that's okay, it's okay. You remove the fat.
Flavor to the meat? What?
So, okay, what you do is if you intend to cook this, you put it not from the freezer but cook it here. Then you don't have to do what I did. You understand?
What?
If you intend to cook this, You take it from the freezer, put it on the ref side.
Okay.
Okay? So it becomes soft. You don't have to do this, but you can just do that. Okay? It's okay. When you put everything there, you clean it up later. And you break it up. No, you're cooking it. That's why you're cooking it. Don't talk.
Pixie.
When I make dinner, we're gonna have vegetarian food.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm just showing you how to cook meat. Now, this has no flavor at all. There are several ways to flavor this. That's why they use oyster sauce, soy sauce, even just salt if you want. Salt would be the plain. Now, what flavor would you like?
Mm,
Soy sauce? Oyster sauce? What do you want? This is the time to put it.
wait, what are the
Teriyaki
sauces?
Hmm?
There's Thai.
There's Thai. Oh, okay,
Thai.
then it's Thai.
Thai.
Hi.
So you get the Thai marinade sauce.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's okay, that's okay. That's not a lot. That's
More is
just,
better.
that's perfect.
More is less.
Okay? Okay, now you do this
More, but
and you basically marinating the flavor to the meat. Because if the meat has no flavor, the food will taste bad. So now, notice that I didn't put too much. The reason for that is you can also,
too
and
much
I did
what?
sauce.
Huh?
Oh.
Actually, it's a little short.
Well, you should just mix
No,
more.
no, no, no. Eventually, you will, because you have to flavor the meat. Remember, you have to flavor the meat. That is the technique of cooking.
Did you add enough oil?
Yes, yes, yes. Because we have Teflon anyway. But
At
they
Trinity,
to-
they just put the sauce like after.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why their food tastes like white people.
You heard that, Trinity?
Yeah, this is a
Alright, what are you doing
brown
this video?
person. So what we want to do is we're browning this meat.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, you might wanna, because it's a little bit higher.
It's not
Okay.
on the.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Now make sure that this one is not here. We learned that in home ec, the hard way.
Oh, we learned that, kid.
You always make sure it's on the inside, right? Like that. And that's why it's hard to cook with 10 people around you, but that's okay. Now,
Actually, 4.
please do that so we don't all smell like food. Oh, but you can't hear me over that noise. So. Okay, so now you notice that it's starting to brown. Once it's brown, you add the vegetables and cover it. Now the meat that you flavored with some Thai sauce.
Shouldn't you drain the oil?
No, no, because that will be the one that will cook this one.
You can use water for this.
No, no, it's okay. If you're gonna dilute it, it won't taste good. What you do is you brown this. After you brown this, you're gonna add the vegetables and just cover it. Let the vegetables be on top. Let the flavor of the meat go into the vegetable. Don't mix it yet. But you have to lessen the flame. Okay, right now we're trying to brown the meat because you have to cook the meat. We don't want to eat something raw. If you're going to make a mistake, it's better to overcook the meat. It's better than undercooked meat. You know, perfect cooking, of course, is the best, but it's very hard. Once you get enough browning in there, what's going to happen is the meat that's flavored will flavor the vegetables. That's the Chinese style of cooking.
So what?
We're not Chinese, Dad.
That's the best way to do this.
Angela.
Good. It smells good, actually.
That reminds me of that when we were eating.
We'll eat this again tomorrow. Just you can. No, but the basic principle is
Oh,
the same,
I'm on
right?
dinner tomorrow.
Ground,
Yeah, I know.
ground. Be prepared to be scared.
Who's on dishes today?
Oh, I did dishes
Who's
this
on
morning.
Angela.
Angela, you're on dishes
all
tonight.
discovered that like
Oh.
10 minutes ago.
I'm sleeping over at
You have
mom's
to say it again.
When?
tonight.
Oh, tonight? What time are you going there?
She has this seminar thing, so I said I'll go after and go
Oh,
karting.
yeah, because there is go-kart. You have to go-kart.
Ah, it hit my foot! It hit my foot!
Sorry. So you notice that the meat is already turning brown. Actually, technically, you can already eat this.
Oh no, let's cook it a little
No,
more.
no, no. I
Maybe
mean,
a little bit more.
yeah. But what I mean is, technically, you can already eat this as a dish, which is actually quite tasty already. Yeah. Yeah, it's a meat dish.
Can I try?
You're a
Yeah,
meat
but
lover, Rachel.
very hot. We want to cook it a little
Wait,
bit, right?
don't do anything in this video.
When I add the vegetable, the important thing is we are going to lessen this to about number 2 or number 3.
Okay,
So we don't burn the
Oh,
meat.
my hair.
Right? As a matter of fact, it will cook some more. So we're just going to leave it like that and cook it some more by itself. Okay? Maybe we'll cook it a little bit more. Because you have to cook. But this is turkey, right?
Are you sure
Turkey
you
is.
didn't drain the oil?
Nope. Trust me on this.
I watched the video and the oil was like extra fat.
No, don't worry about it.
We all get fat anyways.
Like, how are you supposed to drain the oil from that?
I don't know. I don't want to cook with too much oil.
No, you see, I only put like.
No, but you
Then
use
don't eat.
you use the what's this oil?
No, and we
Olive
put
oil.
very little. Not, we're not swimming in oil. Okay, here we go. So, what do you think? Is that brown enough? I think that's brown enough. But if you want, we'll give it another minute. Why don't we give it a minute? Okay, here we go. 1 minute of cooking.
Should I paint my nails?
While you cook? No, that is not a good idea.
Gross.
That would really be gross. Food will smell like acetone.
Mmm.
Dip, dip.
And the meat turns like blue or something.
Okay.
When are you gonna buy me the perfume?
Perfume.
Tomorrow, how about that?
It's a
I have
$50
time tomorrow
set.
because I know that. I knew that.
But tomorrow
I knew that.
Mine was like,
Hey, we're getting the dog tomorrow.
oh, we're getting a dog?
We are considering to get a dog. Remember, we are taking one baby step.
Can we get a Pomeranian?
Oh, by the way, did you hear my conversation with Gail yesterday?
No.
Oh, I wasn't able to finish it. But Peter Vitales, the one with the white, nice dog, which Angela has seen, is in Virginia.
Woo, we get a
But
baby
she is
girl.
going to call Peter on Monday to see if his
Oh,
dog
yeah,
is
I
still
know.
available. I am doing
He's
something
moving to
about it.
Virginia?
Yeah, but we should still look just in case the
Okay,
dog
so
isn't
we're
he's
going to
moving?
do this, simmer it,
No, he has a
and then,
he's
like I
married.
said, if
Kind of a
excuse
lot.
me,
He's married and he has a kid, so
if
he
you
can't
want to
take care of the
do
dog.
if you want to cook the vegetables, the proper thing would have been thaw it so that there's no.
Well, we tried.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I put it in the microwave.
Add it like that.
And you're the one that's telling us to drain the oil.
No, leave it
No,
like that.
because
It
it's
gets
taking
really-
forever.
Can I try? Can I try?
The reason why you put the lid is look at how the heat. You don't have to mix it, honey.
Oh.
Just leave it like that.
Oh.
You put the vegetables on top.
Is that zucchini or is that cucumber?
Doesn't matter. You put the lid so that the heat.
Oh, wrong lid.
I don't think we have a
I
lid.
don't think that. I think that's the biggest lid we have. Yeah, that's okay. That's the wrong lid, Mom. But the wrong one.
No, that's for the other one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's the old one.
My mommy used that before.
It's so funny.
This one doesn't come with a lid.
It's okay. It's okay. Make sure that always the handle is in the. So now you see how the steam comes up. So it cooks the vegetables on top. We have to wait now until the vegetables get cooked.
Okay, I'm gonna
Question:
keep nails.
do you really have to cook the vegetables too much? No, because they're already cooked, but they're cold, so we want to heat it up. So when we're done, then you mix it together, and then you figure out. You taste it. Do I need a little bit more? Then you can put the sauce.
More sauce?
Wait,
Yeah,
what are we
if you
doing
need to.
tomorrow?
Oh.
What are we doing tomorrow? Dad, are you working?
No, I'm not. I have no.